This show is part of the Do You Validate network.
It's Saturday morning somewhere, kids, so you know what that means. Buckle up and get ready to do some crime, because we're about to head straight into the astonishing adventures of the SS Batship.
Welcome to the astonishing adventures of the SS Batship.
Welcome to Batship. We'd like to say how do you do?
Welcome Batship. Welcome.
Hey, how's it going over there? Batship. Here on the Batship, we have one hell of a
Welcome aboard Batship. Welcome aboard Batship. Jet Set Radio.
The galaxy's third best scammer. And over half of his jewelry is real.
Sayra.
The smooth-talking politician with a good deal of sex appeal. A clerical translation robot. And he's always down to switch up the vibe.
Barry.
He's not imaginary. Completely real with nothing to hide.
Don't forget Dill.
I'm pretty sure he already has. That's right. He's a four-armed pink-scaled alien that doesn't remember anything, you see. He's even misplaced the ship's keys.
welcome to Batship. Now sit back, enjoy the
Welcome aboard Batship. Welcome aboard Batship. Welcome aboard Batship. Welcome to the SS
Last week when we left our crew, they were at the Leaky Pilot drinking and coming up with a plan to make some money and get a new ship. And now they're headed back to the house to plan on how to steal the ship and also keep Barry out of those crates. So join us in episode 2, Scam Dummies. Y'all finish up your drinks and your sexual partners make your way back. You gotta kind of live together, not necessarily by choice, but necessity. Look, the future isn't that different from now. You know, what are your kind of shared living quarters looking like? You're going back. You're trying to prep up for the mission.
Do we live in a house or I guess not a house, like an apartment,
Yeah,
or do we
probably
live in like a bunch of cardboard boxes?
Do you remember how in like old movies they were like, homelessness can be fun? Look at like all these cutesy ways that these people live in this little city. And then you're like, that's fun. And then they're like, well, this is capitalism lying to y'all.
Yeah. Or like the Ready Player One, where it's just like
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
trailers on top of each other.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
a bunch
and-
of shipping
and the
crates
stacks.
Yeah,
together.
the
Oh,
stacks.
goodness.
Yeah.
My crate would be decked the fuck out, though.
Are we going the stacks route
I
where
like
it's a
the
bunch of
stack.
crates
I do like
connected?
that idea of just like we're in like this massive, like it's all one building, but it's all of our like trailers stacked on each other that makes a full whatchamacallit, and all of our trailers have their own working bathrooms. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, that's
We
fine.
all have in the future, that's how they keep us docile. Everyone gets their own bathroom.
Yeah,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
That's not. I mean,
It's like,
You
wait
have
a
to
minute.
have 7
about it.
roommates, but
Okay.
everyone gets their own bathroom.
You know what? That's
Yeah.
well, that's making a good
that's
case.
making a great case.
Honestly, it's better than what some people got now. Yeah.
No,
Because I can get a little mini fridge and a little stovetop range
Yeah, you're
and
like,
a
I just don't leave
microwave
the
and a
bathroom.
Keurig,
Yeah,
and I have my own house,
Yeah,
a
We're all
studio
fat.
house.
Yeah.
I can share a living room. Yeah,
Yeah, y'all
that's
do.
fine.
Yeah, y'all live in some cool little futuristic stacks. Clark's is probably, I feel like, the neatest.
There's not much there. Every time that I come back to my my sort of rectangular prism stacked on top of everybody else's, the first thing that I do is I go to a computer console and I turn on my request for maintenance to the hegemony. I've been doing this every day. I've been doing this every day for probably a decade. Like I come home and I submit a new request for maintenance, and then I click the button and the antenna attached to the outside of my container starts blinking and beeping as it sends the transmission out, but no one has ever come. I know for sure that I'm connected. It's going through.
This is so fucking funny.
But nobody is ever coming to.
It's like going to a spam
Yeah.
folder for
Yes.
a decade. Yeah.
Yes.
Man, everyone who's ever had to reach out to IT engineering just felt pain.
Yeah. What's everyone else's stack look like?
But wait, the last thing I'll say is after I do that, I have a pile of junk that I've been using to repair myself with, and that is how I've sort of developed my mechanical prowess, because originally I was just basically a tour guide, a like translator, and then became a mechanic here.
Mine's somewhere. Probably. I don't. Who wants? Where are we in the stack? Does anyone have a preference of where you said you want to be on the top?
Oh, well, I was imagining this is so big that we're all under and above.
That's true.
So I'm in there somewhere. I don't know if we're anywhere near
We're all
each other.
connected. I feel like we're all connected.
Cool.
There's like a fireman's pole that goes down, so we can go to each of them. Every so often, you close off the
pretty
top so
cool.
no one can come down, and you're using the pole
I
for
actually
other
have
reasons.
the top. I've specifically requested
That is
the top
Mm-hmm.
right up in the corner. Soraya's trailer is interesting. Over the course of her life and her work outside of, past life and what have you, she has amassed a very interesting collection of little trinkets and doodads and stuff like that from across the galaxy. Some pieces look relatively valuable for the most part, but they're very near and dear to her, and they only kind of come out when she's home. But the rest of it, it's just very comfy, but still kind of like sleek and space modern-esque. Clean? Question mark?
It smells the best, doesn't it?
It does.
yeah.
It
It
does.
100% smells
oh, yeah,
better than all of
no,
ours.
it smells like the loudest gas and like sandalwood or like Nag Champa incense more than anything else. And it's got like tapestries up and like little lights.
The vibes are for sure there.
Yeah, the
that
vibes
aesthetic.
are 100%. And there's this crown centerpiece is this massive California king bed that she's made. That's just a
Yeah.
bunch of different like smaller crates kind of stacked together.
Yeah.
And put on top. It's the main star of the attraction.
Yeah.
It's the
There's
mag-
been
it's where the
many
magic
a
happens.
conversation between Soraya and Clark asking like, why is there a sock on your door?
Yes.
See, that's where the real silk is, right on
Yeah.
the bed.
That's where all of the real stuff is. 100%. Yeah. That's where all of it is.
What about
a bunch of other stuff
What
too.
about all berries?
Berries is probably the dirtiest.
Mm-hmm.
But not like gross dirty, just like Barry brings in rocks and things. So like, Barry
Got like a
collects.
natural landscape.
Yeah, Barry brought like stuff from outside. Like he finds a little plant. There's a little plant. So think of like Did you see Sonic the Hedgehog movie when Sonic's living underground?
Yeah.
Think of that. There's like a beanbag chair that Barry keeps having to duct tape because they pop it with their antlers. There's like old posters they found of like various movies and music from different planets, of like punk band posters and movie posters that no one knows anymore, or like from planets that no one knows how we got them. There's like an aliens poster,
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
don't know how we got an aliens poster because none of us know what Earth is. It's like a big kid. There's comic books from all the different planets and just like half empty beer cans, and because it's space future, instead of like seltzers, there's like pina coladas in a can.
Yeah.
and stuff.
Look at that future. Everyone got their own bathroom, pina colada in a can. No problems
Yeah,
here.
the minute you pop it open, the
Yeah.
umbrella pops out, so it's just
Okay,
like magical.
now I'm not joking. That made me legitimately excited
Yeah, that's really
as
good.
Joel. I was just like, wait a fucking minute.
Well, yeah, it has to have an umbrella or it's not the
Because they
same.
pop up with it too. That's
Yeah.
what really fucking sells it. That's what.
They don't taste very good, but they're very fun.
Yeah,
If you drink
yeah.
enough of them, they
They're
taste
great.
fine.
Yeah,
And then-
everything tastes okay after
And there's
a
like
couple.
on the ceiling is all the umbrellas just stuffed in the ceiling. So
And
it has,
oh my god! You're trying to drink enough. It's not. Barry doesn't have a drinking problem. They're trying to get enough to cover
I need to
their
cover the
ceiling
ceiling. It's
and
pretty.
umbrellas.
Yeah. So that's another reason Barry
I
was
have
really
so many
upset
feelings
about
about
the
this.
umbrella earlier.
Oh,
is
yeah?
Barry
Oh,
always brings the
no.
umbrellas home and sticks them in the
Poor little
ceiling.
Barry. Poor
Like,
little
God
Barry.
damn it, now I'm
Yeah.
down one less. I won't be able to finish that corner now.
Yeah. What about jet set radios?
Very simple. We're just gonna have a small bed and computer
Small bed?
laptop table in the corners.
Small bed.
Yeah.
Who are you bringing the fucking little tiny bed?
A bed?
Yeah. Small bed, computer
Yeah.
in the corner, and then the rest is set up like a martial arts dojo.
Ooh.
Unhinged.
And
I
it's
love
all
that.
training dummies, but all of them are set up at various scams. So there's a training.
So it's not about attacking
Yeah.
that. It's just about running.
Yeah, there's a training dummy in front of like the 3-card game. And I'm like, all right, yeah, whoa.
Oh my
Then
god.
there's a dummy in the corner where I'm like, next
is-
hanging, 2 for 1, and I'm trying to get him to, So.
This is so
Is
good.
there one covered in bells that you try to pick the pocket of?
Oh, yeah,
I forgot what that was
just-
in. That was in a movie.
Secret of the Ooze.
Which one?
That's from Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah,
whenever Sam Rockwell is trying to teach the. No big
Yeah.
deal. No big deal.
Thank you
Actually, never
for-
mind. Sam Rockwell was in the first one.
But-
was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? But either way, it was.
It was Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, it was. I can't remember if that was Secret of the Ooze or I think it is the first one because they don't have as much of the foot stuff in there. Yeah.
It was the first one where
Yeah.
they're trying not to ring the bell. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's for sure it though.
So just a bunch of different training dummies, but like at various scams.
That's so fucking
so
funny.
It's so funny.
Jesus Christ, that's so good. I was about to be like, I didn't know Jet Set Radio does a bunch of karate and stuff. You're like, nah. It's just like one of them is just for tapping on the other side of the shoulder, just trying to do. Yeah.
So what do you have instead of belts on the wall? Like just cards?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. There's just one big dummy in the middle,
Yeah.
and he has on a
Empty
coat.
wallets.
Yeah.
I bump into him. I'm so sorry. And it's just me doing that.
Instead of
50
like the
different
cool
times.
wall of like guns and shit, it's like weighted dice, like a rich card deck. Like
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Maxed out credit cards.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, just letters, pre-written like spam letters. Yeah.
5 different passports.
Yeah, you're like, I'm actually your uncle. I just need 5,000 creds, and I can get back. Get back to the planet Kia. I just need a little bit of help to get there.
There's a crown for the prince of like the planet.
Yeah.
I'm the prince. I just need some money to get my kingdom back.
Oh god, I honestly love this weird little makeshift like stacks of y'all. You don't need a ship. You're gonna stay here forever.
I want art of all of our houses.
Yeah, great. Yeah. So yeah, y'all are back home. It's nighttime. The plan is to try to do the job in the morning. So I think Jet Set Radio, you can kind of give the rundown to everybody what the job you've been offered is, and y'all can start making plans to figure out what you want to set up for the job.
Well, obviously we don't do it.
Yes, it is illegal, so we will hold that in mind. But also, there are some guards, so I don't.
So we have to hit him.
Potentially, but can we sneak past them? Does that feel like something we can do, or do we have to get into some scams? Because I'll get, you know what I mean? I'll fire up the space Photoshop, and we'll get some 3D printed. Do you know how much time we have?
You got about 12 hours until you know the ship is arriving, because the Dural and the vessels are yellow. They're planning on stealing it at night, from what you were told. And so your plan is to try to steal it right as it's getting in.
Do you think we can trick them into thinking that we're the guards?
I like that.
If we're gonna try to get there when they like pull in, we're like, hey, this parking spot instead. There's been an issue.
Wait, who owns the shipyard?
So the shipyard that y'all are going to is the Rusted Asteroid. Mm-hmm. It's just owned by just like a local proprietor, but you do know they do a lot of work with like the hegemony and stuff. So they kind of are on the take, but they will work with non-hegemonic people, but you do know they're a bit more on the up and up than most places.
So that was going to be my question is, I don't remember if he told us who is the person who's bringing the ship in, like what the ship's did he tell us or do we not know?
All you know is that the ship is being brought in and they're trying to do it on like a little low-key status because it's like a new high-tech ship. They're going to launch it from here because they're trying to get the hegemony is trying to get some more control in the area, but you don't know outside of like just some hegemony members are running it. You just got the location of the ship and when it's arriving.
Mm-hmm.
Can any of us fly a ship?
Everyone looks at Clark. I say because no one can see us all turn and look at you.
If we can steal one, but can we,
Can we get it up?
Well, obviously I cannot fly the ship because that would be illegal.
Mm-hmm.
But what if we were trying to stop the other people from stealing it, so we take it first so no one else can take it?
Then I would happily fly the ship, but I do not have an ability to fly the ship. We will have to find a personality module that allows me to fly the ship.
That's fine.
All right.
I'm sure they have some on
Maybe we
deck.
should get on that.
Yeah, we should.
That's something that is normally purchasable at the local convenience store.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I flash back to seeing one at a convenience store.
On our way back from Fantasy Space CVS.
That's so fucking
You do
funny.
the move of
flashback
memory, and you're like, oh, I did remember seeing. Yeah, there was some personality modules.
Right here's
yeah.
the Nintendo Switch cartridge.
Yeah.
I asked for one for the last holiday, but you told me it was too expensive.
It was too expensive. I'm so sorry. Did you not enjoy the Space Game Boy that I got you instead?
I have completed all of its games.
We'll have to find you another one. At least another game.
There is, but yeah, you do know of somebody that you can get some personality drives from. They're not, the best of the best, but you can probably find something for Clark's model that would fit and also give him the abilities to fly.
Okay.
So glad that Radio Shack is still open in space.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the thing about this world. Radio Shack is booming. They're actually doing very well.
They came
Radio
back-
Shack's like Walmart
Yeah.
in this
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah.
You all left when we went out of business, bitches, but we're back.
Yeah. Radio Shack. And this is the thing. Radio Shack can't sue us because they're gone. So,
Yeah.
so Radio Shack is canonical in this
Wait.
world.
Right.
Never mind. Now I have a conspiracy that you're part of the Radio Shack family because your last name is Set Radio.
Oh, there we go. Who knows?
Your father is of the
canon.
great
You gotta
Radio
say, you gotta
Shack.
say something for the long game.
It was in the name the whole time.
I do not want to go inside the Radio Shack.
Yeah, they probably would like try to put you on a shelf or something. I'll sit out here with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, y'all popping over trying to get some little. Yeah, so yeah, y'all. Luckily, once again, Radio Shack's booming. They're 24/7
That's
here.
so nice.
You
told you,
always need
Walmart.
those needs. So Soraya and Clark are gonna stay outside. Barry and Jet Set Radio are gonna go in.
Clark has put on a hoodie.
Yeah.
He's like, don't see me.
There's this little alien. He looks like he has like gills. He has like bluish skin. He has alien pimples. He's just like this tiny little guy. His name is
little guy.
Yeah, his name is Flark.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, Flark. Yeah. It's an original name. I wasn't looking at Caleb when I thought of it. I'm a very good GM. I have all of these were notes that I made before. My favorite character, Flark, finally is on screen.
Flark, the
NPC
Radio
ever made.
Flark.
Yes.
Flark at Radio Shack.
Flark has a lot of me in him, is the thing.
Yeah.
Flark is just the name of every employee at Radio Shack.
Yeah, that's
Every time we go to
They're
Radio
all,
Shack,
they're
it's all
clones.
Flark.
It's clones.
Fuck yes, this is what it is.
Yeah.
So of course his name was Flark. All of them are Flark.
Yes.
They don't all look the same, but they are all assimilated to have the same memories, thoughts. It's a hive mind. Because that's the easiest way to know inventory.
Is if they all know. Yeah.
Yes.
So
like a
yeah,
cloud.
one of the
You'll
many.
never have to
That
ask
you can
if-
literally see hanging right above you that all of their antennas like blink.
Not
It's
just on this planet either.
Yeah. Like, we do not have your button in stock, but the planet
over here.
does.
I have to make this note because it's canon now. Flark is the name of all Radio Shack employees.
Yes.
It's really Oddity Space Show right now.
That's what it was always gonna
Everybody,
be.
listen. I have a few things, a few tricks in my bags, and that's it. And Flark is the last one. Anyway, so all Flarks, baby. It's
We need
Oops,
an
all
oops, all
Flark.
Flarks one
all
shot,
Flarks.
where it's a Radio Shack.
We're all playing different versions of Flark.
Yeah.
Radio Shack going out of business on one
So yeah,
planet.
you go up to this little Flark man. He's got a name tag that says Flark. Why wouldn't he? And he's like, yeah, what can I help you with? Welcome to Radio Shack. I'm Flark.
Oh, hey, what's going on, Flark? I need pilot module.
A pilot module. Okay, we can get you one of those. Do you have an authorization code for it? Because the bot you're looking for, you gotta have the seal of approval of the hegemony to hack those things.
No.
You don't.
Oh, wait.
we do. We just forgot it at home.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I can go get you one right now.
Usually Flark lets us. Flark. The other Flark knows us.
Yeah, I know which Flark you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's all about the tone of Flarks. You said.
They let us. They normally let us.
Okay.
They've seen it before.
I just talked to that Flark in our hive mind. They said no.
Right.
That motherfucker's lying.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that Flark. That Flark weirdly does
That
lie.
Flark. It's that
Yeah.
Flark.
That Flark really does
Weirdly.
lie.
Yes.
You wouldn't think so with a hive mind. We're all kind of.
Yeah, you would think we were.
You would think we're all up and up, but so, you can take the man out of Flark, but you can't take the Flark out of the man.
Yes.
Anyways, yeah. So,
You should laugh in the microphone. This is content.
My laugh is too obnoxious to laugh in the microphone.
give me a consort roll, Derick. First roll of the show.
First roll.
so
First
you-
roll.
6 and 2.
Full success, baby.
Hey, come on now.
You.
Let's go, Flark.
And he goes, okay, well,
Let's Flark go.
I am sorry that other Flark, he's a little dishonest because all Flark's a bad name, but I do have to, if one Flark, for the rest of them, so we do have to honor it. So, and you
It's
promise,
on the sign.
You promise me you'll give me the registration later?
I will get you a registration later.
That's okay. That's all I needed. I just needed that as a Radio Shack employee. It's really important. Anyway, so here we go. And he's like going through. And he goes, what can we do? We only have one pilot left. But it's the personality that goes with it is last day on the job.
Yeah.
It's a little reckless. No one's really bought this. It's not the best pilot. I mean, he is the best pilot, but here's the thing: he's got kind of a chip on his shoulder, and it's his last day on the job. So
Don't tell Soraya.
Yeah.
but I mean, we can get you today, and just bring that registration back later.
What's the return policy on this again?
Well, just like all Radio Shack, we're booming, we're doing great. 10 days with the receipts.
Oh, that is still a pretty strict policy.
That's
That is still.
We're doing well because we enforce the rules.
I'm gonna lead over. We only need it for 1 day.
That's yes. 10 days is still a little. Okay, that's fine.
That's
fine,
What do you want?
Flark.
Most
That's
places
enough
are
time
30,
to
but-
figure out.
Can we
we
take it back to any Radio Shack?
Oh, of course you can, because
Okay.
we're popping off
That-
everywhere.
That's what makes it
feels
easier.
a
There's
little
one on like
better.
every
Easier.
corner
Yes.
here.
If
We
it's like
passed
a-
by 3.
And this is if it was a Radio Shack branded personality chip, we could. But this is not. This is a off-brand. That's why it's only 10 days. But 30 days, if it was a Radio Shack product. But once again, we're all out of the. People are really trying to fly off this planet. Being covered in piss and shit all the time isn't fun. But me, Flark, this one in particular, I like it. So it works for me. I asked to work here.
Yeah.
I like this position.
We should just pay and go. We should pay and go. This guy's getting.
If you want,
he's getting
if
way
you have
too
any
into
piss
the-
or shit for me though. I sadly, because of my species, I don't piss or shit. I just kind of missed everything out. So if you
Take
want,
a step back.
if you want, I'm not gonna do anything sexual with it. I just would like to cover my body in it.
Right.
If you had any just laying around,
That definitely sounds sexual.
it's not sexual.
Oh man.
I want you. I know as soon as I say it's not sexual, everyone thinks, oh, this is definitely sexual. It's not.
This might be one of the only times in my life ever that can I just give you money?
Yeah.
Can I just pay?
Yeah,
Can I
please,
just
can I just
pay?
pay you?
Can I just pay you?
Of course you
Like,
can just pay. That's the Radio Shack way.
Right.
And you do see a sign that says, of course you can pay the Radio Shack way, but then underneath it, attached with just like a taped piece of paper and very shitty handwriting, but we do take piss and shit.
Yeah, we will accept. We will accept. Right.
Yeah, he's like, that's I added that, but there's another Flark who's a liar, and I'm the one that likes piss and shit,
Yeah.
but not sexually.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna pay credits. I think that's all I brought, Clark. So
That's fine. That's
I don't
fine.
know. Maybe
Good.
taking a dump on
Yes.
this Flark in the middle of Radio
I
Shack
don't want you to
might be
dump
a
on me
good...
directly. I would like it in a container,
Right.
and I could use it as I go. You know.
That's disgusting.
we've been in this store for too long. I'm worried about Soraya.
We come back to
should-
Sarai and Clark.
I'm sure they're having a very normal conversation.
I don't know why it's taking so long. Soraya is like leaning up against the wall and like smoking like a long cigarette.
Well, you never know. Sometimes you get the Flark that always tells the truth. Sometimes you get the Flark.
Sometimes you get that really weird Flark that likes piss and shit all over them.
That's the hard part about the Flark hive mind system. Is once you get Flarked in, you do get some weird quirk.
Yes.
Like to kind of differentiate them. Who knows if this Flark liked piss and shit before?
Yeah. Soraya's like, or you get the weird one that likes piss and shit, but claims
one's
it's
fine
never.
for me.
My problem with that one is that they claim that they don't like it sexually, but every way they use, like everywhere they talk about it, it is inherently sexual.
Yeah.
That's weird. And like she starts trailing off because like a really hot squirrel person, space squirrel, just like walk by and she's like, and it's inherent.
Yeah.
You see that I've already done like a quick search, and I print out a little piece of paper from my wrist, and I say, "This is their number."
This is why I love you.
The best and creepiest wing robot.
So, Barry
Immediately
and
pulls out her
Jet Set
phone and
Radio.
starts texting.
Yeah, you are able to
legal tender
to pay legal tender to the dismay of this flark. And you do get the personality mod.
I was really hoping for that shit today. It was running low.
And then y'all walk out, the camera just lingers on Flark, goes, one day I'll have enough piss and shit. And then he says, we both know there's never enough. And he's not talking to anybody but himself.
Soraya does that cool flick of the cigarette when she sees y'all walk out. So did y'all get the weird Flark?
It's always the weird flirt.
It's always the
He's
weird
always
one.
in there when I go in.
At least with the liar, it's easier. It's like, I know what's going on.
Yeah, I can normally flirt with the liar, and the liar pretty much fucks up whatever it is that they're doing at that point. But
you can't. How do you scare someone who just wants all your shit? Like, I don't know how to do that.
now there is this one Flark that is
Like,
extremely talented.
I'd be like, I'm gonna dry out this room for you. That's like, I don't know how else to threaten them.
That's not what the other Flark did, for sure.
Isn't that great? We love seeing all the great stuff here on SS Bad Ship. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to say it's me, the announcer, and I'm here to do my job, which is announce things. And I'm announcing our partnership with Radio Shack. That's right, Radio Shack is an official sponsor of SS Bad Ship. So make sure to go down to a Radio Shack and tell Flark you'll give him all the piss you got, and some shit even, if you want to get all the SS Bad Ship goodies that they sell at Radio Shack. Things like Jet Set Radio knockoff toys, Soraya-themed E-pens, a Barry switchblade, or a Clark notebook to tell on all your friends for all their misdeeds they're doing. Radio Shack, the official sponsor of SS Bad Ship and the creator of the Flark Hive Mind. Now let's get back to the adventures of the crew of the SS Bad Ship as they leave the Radio Shack, not giving Flark the piss and shit that he wanted. You did retrieve a new personality module for Clark.
Last day on the job.
Did they allow you to purchase this without a license to modify?
Yes, they did.
You see, he immediately pulls up his computer and starts tapping on it.
Oh,
I don't know why.
No. They didn't. We told them we had one.
Okay, because if they did, I would need to report them to the
No,
hegemony.
you don't need to report them to
I
hegemony.
mean, report him for something.
report it.
Let's get some eyes on him regardless.
This Flark's name needs to be on the list for sure.
Yeah.
But shouldn't we get him on a different list?
Yes.
The illegal list seems like the wrong list.
Yeah, get him surveilled regardless, but then maybe don't report this radio show.
Oh, don't worry. Everyone on the planet is surveilled.
Perfect. He is gonna get
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
someone already knows.
Yeah.
Why didn't they do anything?
You do have this new personality
great
module. Is there anything else you want to do to get set up for the mission tomorrow morning?
But yeah,
So,
I'm just going
what
to take the
do you-
module and
yeah.
have it on hand, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not going to apply it until we need it.
What do you tell us about the mission? You just tell us that we have to
Yeah,
steal
what
a ship?
all do you let them know? Because
You haven't told us yet.
Yeah, I did almost the exact same thing that Yellow number 5
So it's the same
said.
ship then.
Yeah, so it's like we have to go steal the ship before the vessels of Yellow and the Doral come grab it that night. And there's no broker fee. All we have to do is take the ship. He's going to come on. Me and him have a little business to discuss. And then we get a free brand new fancy ship. And he wanted me to let everyone know there are no crates on that ship.
Yellow number 5 said there were crates. What's the
Oh,
crate?
Yeah, Yellow number 5
Yeah,
said
but
crates.
he had a concussion, so it's fine.
Well, no,
You know.
tiny Yellow had a concussion.
Oh, yeah, but he had...
They said they were crates. They're cool crates full of stuff that we should open immediately.
Nope, that is on a different ship.
I
there are two-
personally know
there are
that
two ships we need to
Kendrick
steal.
is full of shit.
Yeah.
There is absolutely crates on that ship.
There.
We should take those crates.
We're definitely gonna.
Okay.
They're gonna open
So
crates.
he said as
How many crates did he say there were?
He said as payment for the ship, if there were crates, and I'm saying that there are not, we should not open the crates that are definitely not on that ship.
So the crates he does not want that are not on the ship, how many crates does he not want?
Oh, I have no clue. It's just there will not be any crates, and if you
So-
see any, you know.
So maybe if there was like he got there was a one crate that wasn't there for sure, that wasn't there that he doesn't get.
A Jiminy Ordinance 4.17.19.1 says that anytime you take a crate on or off a ship, you do have to look at the contents directly.
Good thing we won't be taking any crates off the ship because there aren't
We
any.
absolutely, and she's pulling out her phone and texting Kedrick right now. Like, what are you doing tonight? We are not we're definitely not going to get on that ship.
Yeah.
We're not going to take those crates at all.
Crates tonight, Queen. Crates tonight.
Yeah.
So we're
It's like, oh yeah, we're absolutely not. Oh, I'm gonna get a crate. I'm gonna get it.
we're opening those crates.
We're opening those crates. Just
He
so
said
you
not to
know.
open them, but if I run into them and they'll explode.
Listen,
Yeah, I don't know.
I have some opening, and then he'll let me open whatever I'd like.
Right.
Then why are we can't we just do that then?
I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
Again, I'm gonna go with there are no crates on the ship.
I love how good you are at scamming, but how bad you are at lying to
I'm gonna say, we're gonna. there
are 0 crates.
There are no crates, and if you see them,
Yeah.
no, you didn't.
There's actually no problems in bossing say is the thing about it. Everything's great here.
I would like to take a crowbar as my loadout.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So yeah, if y'all are ready, y'all can go get some rest, and then in the morning, it's mission time, baby.
All right.
Wait, did we decide what we're doing?
Yeah, how do you
We
you
just
wanna
kept
go?
saying we're gonna steal the ship.
yes.
And
We
now-
started talking about crates.
and then we're gonna go to bed. And
Every
next
fucking time we do a mission, we get so okay. There's always crates. There's always crates. That's the big thing about stealing stuff.
So how we doing this? How we going in?
Yeah, how are we stealing this show?
Y'all just let me know how it goes out, and I will follow behind you.
Yeah.
None of us are okay. Then I'll plan this.
Yeah. Kendrick for sure hit you back immediately.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like you just send just the you up. You don't even
Yep.
Yeah, and then it's just like him. You're like, yes. What, do I need to meet you? Do you need a ride? Do you want me to send you a space Uber? What's going on? He's just sending you Bitcoin.
Except deposit.
How many has he sent you? Jesus.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all in 30 minutes. She leaves.
Yeah.
It's a 10-minute ride.
Right.
Car ride.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So what's
10 minutes each way.
What's the plan for tomorrow? You know where it's at. You know when it's arriving. You're gonna try to lie your way in. You're gonna try to fight your way in. What you're trying to do?
My suggestion is that we align ourselves with the Yellow Club,
No,
The vessels?
they're going at night.
the Vessels of Yellow.
They're going at night though.
If they are going at night and we are going in the morning, then we will arrive after them. I say we don't do that.
No, they're going tomorrow night. We're going tomorrow morning.
Well, then I suppose we will have to find someone else to sacrifice.
Oh.
Wait, what? Hold on, what?
Right.
Just like
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
You heard that right, Jet?
He's cooking.
Jet.
Hold on. let
Soraya
him cook.
Zoom
Hold on,
calls
let
in.
him cook.
Right.
Soraya, we're talking about sacrificing someone.
She's got her ears are burning every time we're talking about some sacrifice. Right? It's like, whoa, hey.
Oh, hey.
Y'all just get like a text in the group chat. Let him speak.
It's like Alexa, but sacrifice.
Yeah.
From what I can see, the most important part of this mission will be some kind of distraction. If a series of guards are going to be protecting a very important ship, and when I think of the Vessels in Yellow, I think of a very effective distraction and a very ineffective successful capture of the ship.
Yeah. So I can distract 2 people, but 3 at once.
I believe in Soraya's abilities.
That's kind of.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to lie our way in if we can't fight our way in. Unless you guys want to try and fight our way in. That seems like
seems
it
fucking
seems like we
crazy.
definitely would not get to that ship.
Barry pulls out like a vibroblade.
Oh.
This is what I do.
Well, yeah, we can trick a couple guards or distract a couple guards. We just gotta get them away from the door. I'm not exactly sure the setup for where it is as opposed to.
Because it's for sure just going to be a front door that we could just walk in with 2 guards. You and
Yes.
Soraya convince the 2 guards. And then Clark and I will just walk in. And then you come in behind us after distracting the guard.
Do you think Clark would have any type of like schematics or anything in relation to like
This is a brand new ship model that I do not have access to schematics for. However, I am a certified hegemony robot and can get into many places that people who are not associated with the hegemony typically cannot. However, I will not break any laws.
Please.
Yes, right. She's got these giant eyes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean over to Jet. Hey, can you make a work order that says that Clark needs to go in there and look at the dock?
Oh, yeah. What?
That they need a hegemony robot to come in, and we can
documents.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then we can give it to Clark.
Yeah,
That's
you have for
smart.
sure made fake work orders for Clark many a time.
This is really good. That actually colors a lot of how our relationship is going. I love this.
Yeah, you're just like, I will never break laws. Well, it's not. You're not breaking laws.
Yeah.
Oh, well, of course.
Like, hold on, are you cool with us lying to you this entire game? No, okay.
Yeah, I think I must believe that
We're
you
literally
are.
gaslighting him.
I must believe that you in some way have a
like girl
connection
boss.
to the hegemony that is like
Yeah.
higher than
Yeah.
me because of what you said before. I think that's great.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
Got these orders in.
That's why we have you
Perfect.
on our side. Is there's fake orders?
Enforced
Yeah,
documents.
I sort of generally believe that anything that Jet Set Radio is doing is specifically like it must eventually benefit. The hegemony.
Yeah. It's above board.
Perfect.
Yeah. Look at this.
Yeah.
Would I have a fake hegemony badge?
Yeah. You got a bunch of forged stuff. Y'all go about your business for the rest of the night and get ready for the mission in the morning. And then the camera cuts back to the Radio Shack, and we do see Flark inside. We see a jar of yellow liquids being passed across the table. And they go, so we just need to know who was coming in here, asking about these things. And we get a little wide shot, and we see Yellow 5 giving Flark a jug of piss. And the
Deeply yellow.
deeply yellow.
Oh,
He is
They need hydration.
he is so dehydrated. Geez, isn't this such a good show? I bet you can't wait till next week. Well, you're just gonna have to. But for those of you that have addiction problems like I do, I'll give you a little sneak peek just to keep you coming back. So check out this preview for episode 3, Robot Pervert. And don't say I never gave you anything.
Hello. There appears to be a robot pervert in my vicinity.
I wouldn't call myself
On the way.
a robot pervert. You know, I might have a certain affinity
Soraya's running.
for
So
ships
am I.
and mechanics and things like that. SS Batship is an actual play podcast produced by the Do You Validate Network using the Scum and Villainy system. Barry the Muscle is played by April Raygun. Clark the Mechanic is played by Caleb Zane Huett. Jet Set Radio, the Scoundrel, is played by Derick Marchel. Soraya the Speaker is played by Samm Starr. The show is GM'd and edited by Joel Ruiz. Opening track created by Matt Penchney, with additional music by People Need Goals, Pop No Tarts, Sarashu, and Zach Nichols. And let's not forget to thank our 2 executive producers, Andrew Harper and Brian G., as well as our 2 associate producers, Beerus and Luke Holt. And for this episode, we'd like to give a special shout out to our other executive producer, Brian G. You've been a longtime supporter of Do You Validate projects, dating back to Critical Bits. You even gave us a lot of money on the Indiegogo, and you continue to give us a lot of money on the Patreon. I really like all the stuff you made for both Oddity Roadshow and SS Batship, and I'm really excited for people to see what you paid for and what we're going to make together in future episodes of SS Batship. You're very cool, you've always been supportive, and I think you have very good taste in shows, as well as t-shirts, because you've bought a lot of our t-shirts. So everyone, tell Brian G. they're amazing, and that you're very happy that they gave us money, and I'm happy too. And if you think, well, those are just the 2 executive producers, they are. That's why I said their names first. Brian G. this week and Andrew Harper last week. And just a little heads up, the next 2 are going to be our associate producers because they paid the most. And then we'll be getting to the rest of the Bad Ship Baddies, and then we'll be getting to the rest of the Bad Ship Baddies and the Eternal Baddies. So if you want me to talk about you at the end of the episode, go to patreon.com/doyouvalidate and check out the Bad Ship Baddie, Eternal Baddie, Associate Producer, or Executive Producer level. And me, the announcer, will talk about you because that's what transactional friendship is about. And if you don't have enough money to become a patron, well, have you ever considered robbing a bank? It's taking money from people that are asleep on the bus, or just general fraud. Don't pay your taxes, give them unto us here at SS Batship. Tell them that the announcer told you to do it, and it's not a crime. I'm winking right now, so they can't actually sue me.
This is a Do You Validate podcast.